Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back, where the confused clones are, yeah, they're doing okay. The heat wave is kicking on. It's only 32 degrees outside at the moment though, so it's not really too bad. I think they're doing okay. Number 2 is doing her best, to harvest up some components so we can get our first power generation system online. And while she's finishing that off, what I'm going to do is a thing that is probably going to seem rather insane considering how early on we are into the game, but I'm going to smooth all of this out. All of these walls I'm going to smooth, and this one, and these 2 bedrooms here, and all of this here. And you know what? I'm probably going to do the area around the research station as well, although I may move that, you know what? I'm going to move that down into there. Yes. So, here's my cunning plan. Once the girls have finished constructing all the rest of this stuff, did 5 just insult 2's culture? Is that what I just saw? Saluted 2's culture. Good on you. Well, of course you're going to salute her culture. It's the same culture as yours. You're both clones. You have no memory of who you are, where you've come from, or how you managed to crash onto this planet in the first place. All you know is that you are 6 quite beautiful women who have just crash landed here with no memory of any of the preceding events. And it's your job to get off this godforsaken rock. And I think that's going to be fun. That's the plan. The windmill generator is online, which is fantastic. Or not online, but we now have the ability to produce the windmill generator, which I absolutely am going to go ahead and do. We're going to plonk that right, I guess, there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly how efficient these guys get. I'm going to pop that there, which requires 280 wood. Yowza. Okay. Well, we can chop some more wood down. That's fine. We'll just queue up a few more trees over here. Anyone can go and do that, so that's fine. And then we will we'll connect that up. Just there we go. Just like that. So, 1 windmill, which is slowly coming together. We do have the goods to make that, but I wonder if there's maybe a minimum requirement for skill. Yes, 4. Does anyone have a construction skill of 4? Yes. Number 2 has a construction skill of 4. Great, so she can go ahead and do that. She'll probably botch it, but hopefully it'll be like at a slightly higher level. Like it'll be slightly more difficult, and therefore she will gain some more skill by doing it. A friendly AI from your past named Charlton Whitestone has sent you a message. He reveals that he has a starship hidden on this planet and sends you its world coordinates. The starship is currently in deep hibernation mode. You have to start it up when you arrive, and then defend it from raiders from raiders trying to steal it until the startup sequence completes. If you can get the ship off the ground, Charlton will take you off this Rimworld to the stars. Awesome. Where is it? Generating planet. Planet generated. It is currently... oh. Where are we? So that's someone else. Okay, we are... somewhere... Like, are we up here somewhere? I think we're... Oh, we're there. Great. So that's where we are. So we need to come all the way down here to the very... Like, basically to the south pole of the planet. Well, look. Theoretically, we could do that. Okay, let's see. How long would the journey be? We'll go into planning mode here. We're going to click on this. And then we'll scroll all the way down. Oh, my giddy aunt. Scroll all the way down to here. And the journey would take us 34 days. Huh. Do you know what? That's 34 days is potentially... That's potentially something that we could do. Like, you could stock up 34 days worth of pemmican. Sure. I reckon that's almost doable. Alright. Maybe we should push towards that. Maybe. We'll see how we go. Maybe we can just build our own. You know, you never know. But that's a long tech tree to get to, you know, building the ship. It'd be nice if it had... Oh, God, can you imagine if it had dropped, like, 2 days away? How amazing that would be. But it's okay. What we can do is maybe we can just plan out getting a whole bunch of, you know, getting a whole bunch of gear together. A couple of muffalo, something like that. A whole bunch of weapons and armor, and then just go for it. And just see how far we can get. I think that could be fun. That could be an interesting thing to do. Anyway, where was I? So, I was talking before about how I had decided to smooth this whole area out. And there is a method to my madness. There is a reason why I think that that's a good idea. And it's because it'll help the construction skill of anyone who's doing it. So if they're all like... If they've all got nothing to do and they start smoothing out floor tiles, then it should help to boost their skills a little bit faster. That's the theory, anyway. I don't know exactly how real that's going to be, or how logical my thinking is there. It feels like it would be. It feels like it would be. But I guess we'll find out. Right. What are we doing here? Five's getting some lovely meals up and running for us. We've got a whole bunch of simple meals stacked up here and ready to go. There's not a whole heap and heckfire worth of meat left anymore. In fact, basically there's zero. There's an incapacitated refugee. Sage contacts you and requests help. She is wounded and unable to move. Without your help, she will die in 15 days. Sage is a 36-year-old colony settler. Where are you, mate? Oh, she's like right there. Okay, so that will take us 0.39 days. It's like just around the corner. Do I know what she's going to be up against? I wonder. Okay. So... Known threat. There's two fennec foxes in there. So I totally could get in there and help her out. But it is a risk. It is definitely a risk. And I'm not sure if I'm willing to take it, I have to say. I mean, I'd have to send 3 and 6 who are armed. I'd potentially have to send a couple of the other ones, like, and give them knives, but we haven't been able to produce any knives just yet. What are we going to try and make these out of, guys? Plasteel, steel, or uranium. Okay, so obviously it's going to be steel. But I'm not sure. What's required to make this? Is there a minimum crafting skill? No, there's not. But it will, like, you know, if their skill is too low, it'll obviously be of a very poor quality. So that's fine. You know, it's kind of not too bad. I'm still waiting for these power generation systems to be built, though. That's a bit of a problem. And we're having a party, which is nice. 2 is throwing a party. Good on you, 2. How you doing, mate? Everything good? You're friends with everyone. No. I mean, I should bloody well hope so. You're all the same person. 3 spoke about eating without tables. 3 and 1 spoke about beards. 2 said a word about entertainment with 1. Oh, I love the chitter-chat in this game. It's so lovely. I mean, 1's still sick with gutworms, which is probably, you know, having a bit of a crimp on the overall, you know, fun feelings of the party. Like, they're talking about beards and spaceships and whatnot, and then 1 just turns around and barfs on the floor. But I suppose, look, when you've got gutworms, if you're going to barf, you're going to barf. It just has to happen. Unfortunately, it's just a thing that will occur. Okay, wind power online. Water power is next, and I can only hope that that will occur momentarily. I feel like we need to start thinking about nicknames for some of these people, because 1 through 6, while accurate, it is kind of making things a little bit difficult to figure out who's who in the zoo. Maybe, well maybe, just maybe, we can start doing, You know what? Here's a good idea. Here's a great idea. Check this out. I feel like there's a good thing that we can do with the names of these guys. I feel like we can name them up, and it makes it easy because I've got a very easy list to hand of people who you know, actually donate money to me so that they can have their name in things. Well, they donate money to me to support me, but the tier at which they donate is, could you please put my name on one of your buildings in City Skylines, or in this, it becomes their name. So, you know, number one, I think, first of all, you can self-tend. That needs to be a thing. And you can be Kelly. There we go. So Kelly decided to start donating the other day and absolutely blew me away by refusing to stick to any of the standard tiers that I've created, and basically typed her own number in. So Kelly, thank you so much for the amount of support that you've shown me over the last couple of weeks. She's very, very active with donating on the super chat on my live streams as well. So Kelly, welcome aboard. Number two, let's go with you can be Tim. My friend Tim, who also joined Patreon recently, and Astral Ritual has also joined. So let's get Astral in here. Awesome. Astral, welcome aboard. And I suppose we could probably, I mean, when did everyone start donating? We'll just go back chronologically. Yeah. And then, I guess, Loco? Yeah. We'll get Loco in here as well. You can be number 4. It's Loco. Number 5, I'm going to rename you to... Let's go with... I guess... We'll go with John. Actually, I'll call you Alf. That's John's other name. And we'll go with... Big Tom. Guys, thank you very much for your support. I hope that you don't die. I'm just saying. Alright. Guys, thank you very much. I really do appreciate the support that you show me. It's always wonderful to see a new a new Patreon supporter show up on my list, and it's a great little surprise to see that pop into my email. So thank you again. I think that we need to get cracking on a few things in here. Let's do it. Let's go with making some sandstone blocks until you have 110. Alright, so that's some crafting that can happen there. This bench, I think, needs to be changed out for something a little bit different. And there's a fire. There is a moderate fire that has struck just outside of the base. I'm hoping that the girls will wake up momentarily. Okay, Alf's looking after it. Oh, it already feels better giving these people nicknames that make sense to me. It already feels much more logical. So Alf's doing all the farming now. Good. The lightning is still crackling about, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We've got plenty of veggies coming in. I'm not going to rely on that, though, I gotta say. I think that, you know, just relying on vegetables is a bit of a recipe for disaster. Get it? Recipe? So it's definitely something that we need to ponder getting some alternatives in for. And I think probably the best thing to do would be to freeze the rice and then have a nutrient paste dispenser as an emergency backup system. I think that's probably a good idea. That's probably a good idea. We can probably do that down here, but we can worry about that later on. But for now, let's go ahead and get ourselves cracking on some of this smoothing. So who's my constructor? That would be Tim. Excellent. Tim, you're already doing it, so I guess I don't need to worry? Yeah, sure. Alright. So we'll let Tim carry on with that. Actually, Tim, you know what? I would like you to smooth this wall here for me, because I want to run a cable through it, you see. I don't like running my cables across the ground, because I think it looks ugly. So if you could do this for me, that would definitely be a solid. That would make me super duper happy. How is your crafting skill? Oh no, it's your construction skill, sorry. 6.31 and climbing. Burning passion for my work. Excellent. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. People enjoying their job. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I like my job. I really do. I have fun at my job. I mean, it's mildly changed recently because of the fact that I have been promoted into like more of a management role. And so the stuff that I'm doing is a little bit less hands-on. I get to do less of the tinkery technically things, but it's still good fun. It's still good. I still like the people I deal with and the customers I deal with, so it's okay. It's fine. Alright, so Tim's going to go ahead and smooth the rest of this wall off and slowly make this place look a little bit more reasonable. And then what I'm going to do is grab the power from this line here and slide it straight down through here. It's just going to let me go straight in. Oh, that's pretty boss. Well, I want it to go all the way to there if you can, if you can manage it. That'd be lovely. Is that a new thing, or is that a mod thing that I've gotten? I think that might be a mod thing. Astro, are you okay? I just saw you barf out there, mate. Oh. Well, now I'm confused about who everyone is. But it's okay. So Astral is the old 3, doing best on construction, cooking, and a little bit of intellectual. We've got a visitor. We've got Jake Gwynn. James Jake Gwynn, who's turned up to say good day. I think we should probably... Oh, wow. Actually, this guy's pretty good. I mean, I could try and capture him. But I kind of don't want to do that. He's got some goodies. He's got like a machine pistol and a wooden war mask. A masterwork wooden war mask. And some medicine and stuff. Okay, I think we should trade with this guy. I think we should definitely say g'day and see what this guy has to offer once he finds his way up across this bridge to come and say hello. Who's going to be my negotiator here? Does anyone have a good social skill? Let's check it this way. Bio. Social. 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, Astral, you're it. Are you going to be okay considering you're sick? Let's find out. Hopefully, you'll be fine. But we'll get you down here, and... I mean, I'd love to buy that machine pistol. That'd be delightful, but it's 524 schmackers, and I don't quite have that much. Some medicine? I think that's probably a wise investment. That's probably a very wise investment. It's a good thing to have just stashed away, and then what we can do is we can tick through everyone and say, right, well, you can get herbal medicine, herbal medicine. I think you can actually copy and paste this, can't you? Where is that? Yeah, okay, great. Bonk. Bonk. Yep, and done. Excellent. Title, disposable. I'd like to change that if I can. Can I change that? I think I can. Is that the one? Ooh, okay. I think that's the one there. Okay, so Kelly is the scientist. Great. Tim, you were the constructor, weren't you? Okay, so builder. Great. Oh, yeah, check it. So now it says what they are instead of just disposable. Ah, isn't that lovely? I like that. I like that a lot. I think I'm going to have to go through the rest of you and figure out what you're going to be doing. So Astral, I guess construction as well, but also hunting. Let's go hunter. Cool. Loco, what are you going to do for me, mate? Mining? Great. The digger. And Alf can be my green thumb. And Tom, I guess, chef? Yeah, Tom, you're my chef, mate. You can look after all of the gourmand cooking that needs to be done in this place. Tim, oh dearie me. Tim, mate, what's going on? Malnourished and recreation starved? Why don't you come and play Hoopstone? Come on. Don't you wanna? Feeling depressed. Hideous environment. But you did attend a party. But food is critically your problem at the moment, isn't it? Okay, so why don't you come and consume a single meal for me? There we go. That should make you feel better. There you are. See? You feel better or... Oh. Well, you just barfed all over the place. I mean, look... Oh. Oh, no, that was Astro. Right here. Where did Tim go then? To sleep. Excellent. You bludger. Alright, so Tim is starting to feel a little bit better. We do need to get them into their own bedrooms sooner rather than later. Have we got any stone blocks yet? We do. We have 20, which is not really enough to do very much with, but we can at least plan out some sandstone walls that can go like this. And as the other blocks come online, we can build the rest of the walls. And then hopefully all the rest of this smoothing, like Astral is actually starting to get rather rapid at smoothing things out. The floors don't take... Actually, the floors I think take longer than everything else. But that's fine. It's fine. Okay. And we can start doing this. We'll have one here. We can have a lamp in each of the rooms. That'll be nice. And that way we can get rid of these standing lamps. Or these torch lamps, I should say. Because they're just chewing through wood. Wood that we need for cooking right now. Cool. Deconstruct these two as well. We can get some more of these dotted in. So we'll have one of those, I guess, there and there. And then... Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine. And maybe one down here as well. Okay. We'll probably need a bit more power piping down through this. Oh my god. Where's this bloody bulk goods trader? Just brought all of his alpacas straight into my base. Alright. Astral, you're asleep. I'll get Tom to do it this time. Tom, could you go and talk to Stanton for me, please? And will someone, for Pete's sake, could you prioritize hauling that medicine for me? I know that hauling is super down the list, but guys, this is kind of something that we need to worry about. Oh, wowzers. Okay, these guys have got some gear. What do we got? Components. There's a bunch of cloth here. That could be handy. There's some light leather. Oh, this is me. Alright, light leather, lizard skin, plain leather, blue fur, camel hide. We got all of these ammo here that we can sell for 157. That's not bad. You can have these great arrows. I can't use those. And what else you got? Wooden double bed, good. Slate chest table. No real weapons to be spoken of. You've got 286 cloth, which would be very handy. I've only got 2 camel hide. I thought I had a stack of like 100. Or has it been left outside and rotted away? I don't quite understand. And how much do you want for this? $2. You're dreaming, mate. You're dreaming. I'll take that, though. And the rest of it you can... Sorry, I'll sell you that. And the rest of it you can just, you know, jog on. Cool. Okay, so... Let's let the rest of this construction carry its way forward. We're going to... I'll tell you what, we'll deconstruct the rest of this guff that's floating about. We'll see what we can do about just sort of bringing a few things in here and there. I've got a great amount of rice now. I'm starting to feel really comfy about the amount of food that we have. It's just kind of taking care of itself. All I need now is to think about a kitchen and a freezer to make sure that it lasts a little bit longer. Chunks of a spacecraft have crashed nearby. I'll have that, thank you. And you're taken care of. That's great. Excellent. Good. Well, I feel like things are going relatively well. If I ignore this stuff for the time being, I think we're doing pretty well. So we can just carry on, keeping things tracking. It's starting to get a little bit filthy in here, so I might need to start tuning around with this so that we can say, alright, well, Loco, you also need to do some, I guess, cleaning? Cleaning and hauling. I hate to do it to you, Loco, but I kind of need this place to be cleaned up. And considering you're one of the ones that's doing all the vomiting, I think it'd be nice if you could take care of that for me. Maybe we can drop back on the crafting for now. Just for now. And you can get the rest of that up and running for me. Is there anyone else that's not doing too much? I mean, Tom and Alf are doing a lot of the growing and cooking. I guess Astro isn't really doing too much at this stage? Sure. Tell you what, yeah, and smithing and tailoring. Yeah, okay. Let's get Astral into a bit of hauling as well. Hauling and cleaning. Try and get this place tidied up for me. We'll get the rest of these walls smoothed down and slowly make this cave our home. But anyway, we can do that next time. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.